Good morning, my name is Tom from Home and RV. I'll be doing a walk around your unit today and your brand new Wildwood view. So we will start here on the passenger side with your storage. It goes all the way through. Nice storage area. We come on around, your tongue jack operates with push of a button up or down. Behind that, your LP tanks. Your LP tanks are both full. However, your regulator does not indicate when one tank runs dry or both run dry. So it's a good idea to camp with one off. Doesn't matter which one you start with. When it runs out of gas, you'll know it because you won't be able to cook. And then you can turn that one off and turn the other one on. Get the empty one charged back up, and that way you won't run out of LP. Behind that's your deep cycle marine battery, and your battery, you want to check the cells about every 4 to 5 months. Make sure the water's staying over the plates. If it's at or below the plates, just add some distilled water. Your battery disconnect is located there on the frame. So come on around to the other side of your garage. We'll come to your low point drains and your sewer dump. Your sewer dump is located here, and the large black knife blade is to your toilet, and the smaller gray ones are to your shower and your sink. What you'll do when you get to a dump is take the cap off, hook up your sewer hose. It's a bayonet connection. Make sure the hose is in the dump before you pull the black valve. Empty the black tank first, and then you can empty the gray tanks to wash out your line. If you want to let both of those tanks, or all those tanks, fill up to at least 2/3 full before you dump them, so that there's sufficient liquid to carry away the solids and the paper. To come on around to back of your unit, you have your 50 amp service here, and that 50 to 30 adapter is yours. And you'll also see that you have stabilizers on the corners. Once you've taken your unit off your tow vehicle with the tongue jack, and you pulled the tow vehicle away from the unit, then you can adjust forward and aft with the tongue jack to give it make it level forward and aft. And once that's done, then you can run your stabilizers down on all 4 corners just to stabilize the unit. They're not jacks. Do not try to jack with them. It will bend the mechanism. So we come on around to your city water connection and your black tank flush. City water connection, you want to get a pressure regulator to keep it at 55 pounds, and that'll keep your lines inside from being misused. And then next to that, your black tank flush. Once you've dumped your black tank and it still shows there's something in it, it means there's something caught on the sensors. So you'll hook a hose up to this, make sure your dump hose is in a dump and that the black valve is open. Then you can turn this hose on and flush out your black tank. Above that's your cable and satellite hookup. And beside that is your on-demand water heater. You want to make sure there's water in the system before you light it off. And then I will show you where you can light it off inside. Your furnace exhaust is here. It's a good idea to get a screen for that to keep mud daubers and little varmints out. Next to that, you'll find your grill top and your refrigerator. Your refrigerator is 110, so it's only going to operate when you're on a campsite. And then your cooktop will hook into the gas connection down below underneath the belly. You have outdoor speakers. They are water resistant, not waterproof, so do not spray directly into them. They will take you washing down the unit and rainwater, but they won't take a direct hit. Located here, you'll find access for your TV antenna on board, and also 110 connection there. And it says here there's a TV backer. You could hang a TV out here. It's from the factory. Fresh drain is located underneath this wheel well, and then you have fresh water fill here. If you're at a campsite that does not have city water, then you can fill this tank, and there's an on-demand pump that will operate when you want water, and it will shut off when you shut the valve off. So we come on around. Yeah, I have your awning out slightly, a little close to the unit next door, but your awning is for shade control only, so do not use it or do not leave it out in stormy weather. If it's windy or stormy, bring it in. At night it's a good idea to bring it in, and also if you're not around the unit and you don't know what the weather's going to do, bring it in. It's not strong enough arms to hold it down in a windstorm or rainy, inclement weather. Your roof is a solid membrane, front to back, side to side. It has a die-core sealant across the front and one across the back. Everything that comes up through the roof has die-core sealant around it. Die-core is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make this sealant that's non-silicone. Do not use any silicone on that roof. It will eat through the membrane. We'll go inside and do the same thing. Start up front at the bedroom. Have a nice king-size bed with push-button tilt. And then in the closet in the bedroom, you have access to put in washer and dryer. You have a light switch here, and nice wardrobe on each side with also storage up above. So come on back to the bathroom. A nice cabinet, walk-in shower and toilet. You want to fill the toilet bowl slightly by pushing the button or the pedal, and that will fill the bowl to where you want to use it. After use, then you will flush it all the way down to the black tank. This is also where you're going to put your black tank chemicals. You'll open the valve, put the chemicals in, and you'll do that before you start camping. I always, after I've dumped my tank at the campsite, I will put more chemicals in and water, and that will keep my tank smelling fresh. Your on-demand water heater is here. You simply turn it on, and then you can run the temperature up or down where you want it. And once it's running, or the temperature is up to where you want it, then you're ready to use it. Now, you do not want to run hot and cold together at the very start. You want to run the hot water until you feel the hot water coming out of the spigot. It only takes a few minutes or so, and then you can add cold water to it. If you put the cold water to it right away, then the on-demand is not going to be able to sense that, and you will not have the hot water you desire. We come back to the back in the cabin. This is your thermostat for the AC, and you can also scroll through for the heat. I'm going to scroll it down to off so I can talk. You also have your the solar control up here to let you know that you're drawing 14 volts and that you're storing so many. amps and the amps that you're using. As we come on down to the service panel, your battery, you can push the button and find it's fully charged. Brace tank has some water in it, and the gray and galley black do not. The water pump's on, so we can operate that. You know, lights outside and inside here, and then slide out, and your awning is here. And your dimmer, you can turn the lights off and on there. One nice feature I like is behind your pantry is a hidden bunkhouse, and be great for the kids to have their own private location to do their thing in. And this bunk can raise up, and it's assisted at the other end, so it's easy to raise. Nice feature. And then it's also a pantry, the door is. You have a nice sound bar and fireplace. The fireplace will give you electric heat to take off the chill on some of those mornings that are just a little too cold. And then you also have a place to hang a TV if you so desire. Another pantry on this side. Your 12-volt refrigerator is located here, and 12-volt means that it will run while you're traveling. It will run off the unit's battery, as well as your battery on your tow vehicle, to keep your food cold. Come on around to the sink. You do have hot and cold water here. You'll find your keys here as well. Your cooktop lights off by turning it to high, and each burner has its own sparker. So you'll want to turn off the light as well. Your oven also has a sparker that can light the pilot. So you can do that. This glass top is just to give you extra counter space. It's not to cook on. Your Furrion light and fan is located here, and a nice microwave as well. Nice bench and chairs. Your couch will make out into a bed as well. That pretty well takes care of your walkthrough. And once you viewed this on YouTube, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call Holman's, and they will put you in touch with a walkthrough guy, much as myself, and you can ask any questions you like. We want to thank you for buying your unit from Holman's.